been a while since I've done any Oso Haven videos, and so I'm back outside. I've actually been outside for like a month now, but I'm now working on some stuff that I want to take videos of. So the first thing is our garden. It is has been a mess. It's been full of weeds. I did a garden last summer, but I didn't take very much time with it, and so I didn't get a whole lot of produce off of it. But now I'm going to change up the garden. So let me turn around my camera and show you what I mean. Okay, so this is what I mean. I've got a new raised bed. This is a Vego garden raised bed, but there's lots of other brands. But this is my garden space. So I had my nephew and his girlfriend weed it all for me just recently, and the weeds are already back. That was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had a little bit more of a raised bed back there, but I've taken out all the timbers because the plumber came to fix the pipes. So I had 6 sprinkler heads. There was one there, one there, and one there, and we are changing it over to drip irrigation. So this is going to transform into 2 of these, one on this end and one on that end, and probably a big pot in the middle. So I put this one together, tried to keep track of how much time and lost track and all that, but I'm going to show you in some really short, during this video, how I put this together, and hopefully, well, by doing the second one, and hopefully show you the ending of this. Right now it's kind of drizzling out here, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. So it will probably be a couple of day project. But today my plan is to try to get the second one of these put together. They do take quite a bit of time. They're not super quick, and I'll show you why some of that is. So let's go inside because I'm gonna watch some garden YouTube videos while I put the second one of these together, or get it started putting together. It has to finish outside because it is so big, but I'm gonna get started inside. So let me show you that. Okay, here's the box that the raised bed came in. One of my sons was like, that's way too small to have that big old garden bed in, but it is all in here. So these are all the flat pieces, and then here's the curved pieces. Those are some free solar lights that came with it, and then all the screws and nuts and stuff. Oh, and these are the corner pieces. And so what I'm going to do right now, all of these have a protective sheet over them on both sides, front and back, because they're metal. They didn't want them to scratch in there. So I'm going to sit down, put this on probably time lapse, and peel away all of them from the parts that I need to put together. And also they have a good picture description of how to put together the garden bed in here. I don't see it in this one, but I will pull that out and show that to you also. Okay, the next step is to take this bag of miscellaneous screws and nuts and stuff and separate them into the 4 categories. So these are the leftovers from my first one. So we have some cap nuts. Those are going to go on the top screws, washers, regular nuts, and the bolts. And so I need to open this and sort. All done. Okay, so now we're going to put together the panels, and the instructions show you the different formations. This is the one that I bought. So I'm making these straight panel runs. So right now we're working on these 2, 2, and 2, and then we'll do the 3 and 3, and then we'll do the 4. So I have one done right now. Okay, and so this is, Danielle's helping me. So this is one that I've gotten done. So the top 2 have cap nuts on them, and then we have a blank one for the support rods, and then the bottom 3 have regular nuts on them. So that's what Danielle and I are going to work on right now. Oh, what you doing? Tell everybody what you're doing.
This
you're fixing it?
Thing.
Or you're putting it together?
Fixing.
Well, it's not broken. You're tightening the nuts. Okay, that's good. These are called cap nuts. And these are just regular nuts. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm prepping the garden to put these beds in. I'm going to weed everything. Then I'm going to put weed cloth down. I'm debating on whether or not to cut out the weed cloth in here. I know there's differing opinions, so I'll figure that out. But right now I just weed it about this 4-foot section right here just with a hoe, and then I need to do the rest of that. And then that's a bunch of raised bed soil from when that was a raised bed. I don't know if I'm going to scoop it out or just distribute it. We'll see when I get there. So here it is. I know I left out a bunch of parts because I kept forgetting to grab the camera. I can't find my small tripod or my phone tripod. But here it is. So I'm going to turn around the camera so we can talk about it. Okay, so it is a little bit of a mess and it's not finished. These are the solar lights. They will not stay like that. I just popped them on there to get them charged. But I do not like the vendor board, and I knew this was going to happen. I bought this cheap, like, thin stuff, and it just ripples all the way through. You know, I tried to backfill it, but that's also hard when you have the landscape fabric. So anyway, I did basically all of this on my own, except that my son came out and helped me move these onto it, because you can't really lift these with just one person. But the yard's a mess. Those were our landscape timbers from before. Some of the stepping stones, my kneeling pad, some of the dirt I have for it. So I got to get that all cleaned up. But this is going to be the end of this video because I basically got done what I wanted to get done here. And now the next video I do on these will be me filling them and probably planting them. But everybody may see this. In the middle, these are Vego garden beds, and they make a 24-inch round circle that I'm thinking about getting. I'm just worried about it like sticking out too far and it being in the way. But I had the plumber or the sprinkler guy put they're going to put it for drip so that if I get that, I can run the drip. So, anyway, if you look around the edges, see, this thing is just, oh, I forgot. I haven't trimmed all that. But it's just a mess. So maybe someday I'll go back with the straighter boards to put in there. But I didn't want grass getting up to it. And I've seen some people who do it with the grass up to it and they just edge along it. But we have such a hard time with the Bermuda grass creeping underneath things and getting up into the bed that I didn't want that to happen. And I ran out of landscape staples, so I need to get some of those. So I'm thinking I might fill this up with mulch or, I don't know, pea gravel. I don't know that I want pea gravel everywhere though. But same, I don't know if I want mulch everywhere either, but I don't want it like that. I also thought about like maybe putting wood down, like pallet wood. If you've seen people make like little walkways with pallet wood, I was thinking about maybe doing that. I think that might be cool. Maybe I'll try it out and see if I like it or not before I put down anything else like wood chips or anything. But this is it, and now we're going to have a long process of trying to fill these up because it's going to take a lot of stuff. I've been saving cardboard. I have some limbs and some soil, so we'll see how much that's going to take. But I'm really happy with it, and I'm ready to have a garden soon. And there is Obi trying to see if the neighbor's dog is out. Obi! So that's it for today. See y'all in the next one.